Welcome to AiWorkk. AiWorkk is an AI-powered work management platform designed to bring your business processes, data, collaboration, and reporting together in one place. Instead of managing customers in one application, projects in another, spreadsheets somewhere else, and conversations through separate tools, AiWorkk lets you build connected workflows around the way your business actually operates. Let me show you how. Everything starts with a workspace. A workspace can represent a company, department, team, or major business function. Inside this workspace, I've created several connected boards. For this demonstration, we'll follow a simple sales workflow, from a customer to a quote to individual products and quote lines. This is our customer board. A board can contain much more than a simple list of tasks. AiWorkk supports different types of business information, including text, numbers, status fields, dates, people, locations, phone numbers, ratings, timelines, checkboxes, tags, and more. Each organization can configure its boards around its own processes rather than being forced into a predefined data structure. Fields can also be interactive. We can assign people, update statuses, manage dates, and maintain structured business information directly from the board. Now, let's create the next part of the workflow, a customer quote. This is where AiWorkk's connected data model becomes especially useful. This quote is connected directly to a customer. Instead of entering the same customer information again, AiWorkk can reference information from the connected customer board. Here we can see the customer, customer number, and other information from the original customer record. So we're not creating disconnected copies of information. We're building relationships between business data. A quote can also contain multiple quote lines. Each quote line can connect to a product from our products board. This gives us another relationship. Product information, such as the item code or unit price, can be brought into the quote line automatically. AiWorkk can then use formulas to calculate values. For example, quantity multiplied by unit price gives us the line total. And those individual line totals can be rolled up to calculate the overall quote amount. So customer, quote lines, and products remain separate business objects, but they're all connected. This allows AiWorkk to support much more sophisticated workflows than a traditional task list. Different workflows require different kinds of information. AiWorkk provides flexible column types for statuses, timelines, ratings, checkboxes, people, dates, locations, tags, numbers, formulas, relationships, and many other types of business data. And the same underlying information can be presented through different views, depending on how the team wants to work with it. For example, in Headcount Board, multiple views can be created to show hierarchy based on reporting, employees by department, or by employee status. AiWorkk also uses AI to make building these workflows easier. For example, we can create a form from predefined ideas, or just by describing what we want. Instead of manually creating every field, I can simply describe what I need. AiWorkk interprets the request and generates the structure for me. This makes it possible to move from an idea to a usable business workflow much faster. With AiWorkk Forms, teams can collect information from customers, employees, vendors, applicants, and internal teams in a board, then instantly turn responses into data. Once teams start working in AiWorkk, that operational data can also become useful management information. For example, We can visualize the distribution of work by status. In this case, we can find headcount by status, or compare categories or performance using bar charts. In this case, bar chart shows employee count by departments. AiWorkk gives teams complete flexibility to design dashboards that match their exact reporting needs. Various types of charts/widgets available and can be positioned in different parts of the dashboard. Here we used Kanban chart to show employee status, including name or employees by department. Card chart shows employee details in card format in the dashboard. AiWorkk can automatically generate charts and dashboards from simple prompts. Describe the visualization you want, and AiWorkk builds it instantly. Dashboards turn the information already being managed in AiWorkk into a visual view of what's happening across the business. Work also requires communication. Instead of separating the conversation from the work itself, AiWorkk provides messaging directly around business objects. Team members can discuss the work, reply to messages, mention other users, and share supporting information and images. The conversation stays associated with the actual item being discussed, giving everyone more context. The conversation also sent to the recipients as notification and helps users understand when something needs their attention. The notification not only creates when team member mentioned in a chat, but also when automation triggers based on certain events. The triggering event and consequent actions can be designed in the Automation Center. AiWorkk automations help teams streamline workflows, reduce manual work, and keep projects moving automatically. And AiWorkk isn't limited to the desktop. The mobile application provides access to the same work while users are away from their computers. They can access workspaces, boards, business data, dashboards, messages, notifications, and assigned work directly from mobile. For example, the message sent earlier can be accessed from mobile. Users can easily access work assigned to them. So, let's look at what just happened. We started with a customer. That customer was connected to a quote. The quote contained individual quote lines connected to products. AiWorkk calculated and summarized information across those relationships. The team could collaborate around the work, receive notifications, see their assignments, analyze the data through dashboards, and access the same system from mobile. That's the idea behind AiWorkk. One connected platform for managing work, business data, collaboration, analytics, and AI-powered workflows. Build the way your business works with AiWorkk.